going to remove everything now, ready so we can start ballasting. Okay, so I've mixed up all the ballast. What I have got is a mix of both the Gauge Master, the Hornby, and some end gauge ballast. It just gives it a slight finer texture and a better colour, I think. So we can see the slight difference. So I think that's perfect. So I'm going to ballast all of this. So bear with me, it may take some time. You can see that multiple with little ballast, so I'll do a little bit in there, yeah, so that's anyway. So. I'll show you a few steps in the next. I'll show you how to get out, and yeah, probably this. How is that looking? It's good actually just using your hands. Oh, you can see I've got like a huge amount over there and a gap there. Right, once you are happy that you've got all the ballast in all the nice places and all the right places, and it's not on any of the sleepers, maybe a little bit, we can always remove that afterwards if you find somewhere it's not quite good. So use a really fine atomizing spray, mix a few drops of washing up liquid with some water. Now we need to just make sure all the ballast is sprayed and damp before you put any PVA glue on. If you're trying to put PVA glue up straight on top of this, it will just like surface tension will just ruin all your ballast. So the idea of putting a bit of drop of washing up liquid in there is to remove the surface tension when you do put the ballast on, and it stops the ballast sort of coming into clumps. It helps the water and PVA flow around all the areas better. So this is a very important step. Just make sure that where you are working on it, you do have some sort of towel underneath the layout, old towel, or somewhere where you're not going to get it on carpets, because remember this is PVA glue. It will run, and it will run through any holes that you've drilled in on the layout. I've got point holes, and holes for wires. So I'm doing this is all in the kitchen, so if anything does go wrong I can wipe the floor easily, but don't get it on carpets please. And just give that a really good soak. Doesn't matter if you get it on the points or anything like that, because we're going to make sure that that's all clean. Just making sure everything is nicely soaked. You might see a few dark patches, but don't worry on that too much. We can always add a small sprinkling of the ballast in there. Even after it's been done, we can add a little bit onto there, but I think that's enough on the water. Now I've used a sort of probably about 20%, maybe about 15-20% PVA and water. A lot of people use like 50-50. What I tend to find is, as long as it's sort of a nice milky consistence, you could always do a bit more afterwards if you needed to. So as you can see, I've just got it in this very fine dispenser bottle. It's actually an old hand sanitizer. It's just easy to apply. Just be careful you don't just pour too much on in one go, because you don't want the ballast to run. You can do it with like a straw, so you just keep dipping it in a mix. And I tend to put more than I probably need on. With having the water on here, it does actually help it flow as well. So okay, I will need to refill that. Okay, so that's refilled. I think this one needs to be a little bit watered down a little bit more. That was a little bit too thick. Right, that will take several hours to dry, and while it's drying, one of the most important things you need to keep doing, every few hours, just keep making sure your points are free. You will get some glue and they will sort of seize up a tiny little bit, but because it's quite a very weak PVA, it won't glue the points, but you do need to just keep making sure, just every now and again, keep going down, move your points. Obviously this is going to take about 24 hours to dry, maybe longer, so you've just got to be patient and just keep making sure everything is free. As long as you've done that, you won't have any problems. You will need to just clean some of the electrical contacts, because obviously the PVA has got onto the rails itself, and that will dry on the rails, but we'll be cleaning that all up, and when we weather it we'll be cleaning it again. But I think I might just put a bit of PVA glue just around there, but on the whole I think I'm quite happy with that. So I will let you all go, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next update. Take care everybody, thank you.